Hello and welcome once again to Slay the Spire. So in today's episode we are going to be going along with the Silent, second character, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Once again the whales come along to give me a bonus because I got to the boss the last time I played this character. I suppose I'll have a rare card, thank you. Right, what did I even get? At the start of your turn, draw one card and discard a card. Okay. Fair enough. I wouldn't mind a shop. No, you know what? We're going to go here. So, the Silent is not a bad character, not my preferred character to be honest. Normally relies on poison and things like that more than pure damage dealing as such, which again isn't a bad thing, but isn't really my preferred character. You also have cards like this that gain you better block than a normal shield, but you discard a card. Can be useful. You've also got Neutralize, which is a 0 cost spell, deals 3 damage and applies 1 weak. And now I'm going to take damage, damn it. And the Silent has the Ring of the Snake, so at the start of combat you draw 2 additional cards. Dead. Go away. So yeah, here we go. We've got 0 cost to deal 5 damage. We've got Shivs deal 3 additional damage. Now a Shiv is a 0 cost attack card, which disappears when you use it. To get Shivs, you use cards like Cloak and Dagger. So, gain 6 block, add 1 Shiv to your hand. We'll go with Cloak and Dagger, thank you. There are other ways to get Shivs as well, but that's sort of the most reliable, shall we say. So, Cloak and Dagger, and there's a Shiv. Only deals 4 damage, but again, with that other card, it can deal 3 extra damage, I think it was, so that'd be 7, which isn't bad. Defend a bit. But again, this is probably the way that you're going to do most damage to enemies with the Silent, is poison. So, poison, I think we went over on the last game with the other character. It will deal damage equal to the number of poison that the creature has. So if it's got 5 poison, it deals 5 damage. Then it will lose 1 poison counter, so it'll go down to 4. And then the next turn it will take 4 damage, and then lose a poison counter. And so on and so forth until you get 0 poison, then you're not poisoned. The Silent has ways to give poison every round, so can be quite good. Ooh. So we just got the Giraya? Yeah. You can now gain strength at rest sites, maximum of 3. So when you go to a rest site with this, it will give you a new option to basically train. When you've trained 3 times, you'll end up with 3 strength. That's as much as you can use it. So every time you train with it, you'll get 1 strength at the start of every fight. So it's not bad. You, as I say, ends up at 3 strength max. And, ooh, the Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, you gain 4 block. That's actually rather useful for this character. Because if you have a lot of Shivs and 0 cost cards, you can play quite a few attacks in a single turn. So that might be a really good way of getting block for free. And dead. Ghost in a jar. Gain 1 intangible. Okay. Reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 1. Okay, fair enough. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. So this, you basically choose a card, it won't be shuffled into your deck like normal. Or into your discard pile. I'm gonna go with deflect though. Poison you. No point blocking because it's not attacking. We're going to play that. May as well just block this turn out. So, we can discard 1 card, and we draw 1 extra, basically. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Start of the turn, draw 1, yeah. So we draw 1 more card than normal, and then have to discard 1. No, want that. Get rid of the block. Yeah, that's fine. We keep managing to block, so we're not taking a massive amount of damage at least. Health is getting a little low though. Good. And upgrade 2 random cards. Thank you very much. So we've got this card now, Blade Dance, which adds 2 shivs to your hand. We've got Acrobatics that draw 3 cards and discard a card, and this is basically just if you throw it away you gain energy. We'll go with Blade Dance because we've got the Ornamental Fan, which sort of the more attacks I do the better, so yeah. And I mean, I'll block because that'll get rid of all the damage it would deal, so that's good. Blade Dance, deflect. I think when I get a chance I will remove this card because I really don't like it that much. Doesn't help the deck. Wow, Ghost in a Jar, like seriously. Really like them or something. Should we go Poison or Shiv? I'll go Shiv for the simple reason that it's nice getting block and an attack. Yeah, it means I build up a bit of defense and I can still hit, which is always a nice thing, really. Yeah, I didn't use the better attack card. Typical. Fair enough. Ooh. add a random attack card to your hand. I will say that the game updated today, so a lot of these are brand new potions that I have never seen before. So the Ghost in a Jar, never seen it before. Attack Potion, never seen it before. But I like having new potions. Sucker Punch, please. Ooh, Bronze Scale. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. Nice. I want to heal, to be honest, so it does mean that we're about to fight another big boss. Sucker Punch. Defend exactly the damage it's going to deal. Wow. Oh, 1 life left? Really? God damn you. Oh, well. Yeah, I deal damage back. Forgot about that. Now these things do have strategic, or the artifact, which negates 1 debuff, which is kind of an annoyance, but you know what, let's use that and see what happens. Ooh, a quick slash. Don't mind if I do. Couple of daisies, but why now? I don't think we took much damage from this enemy, to be honest. We're about to, although actually, you know what? Intangible. Whenever you would receive 5 or less attack, whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. That's awesome. We'll go with Poison Stab. I'm actually liking the cards I'm getting and stuff at the minute. While I wouldn't mind those, meh. I would like a backstab though. So start each combat with this card in your hand, and when you use it, remove until the end of combat. But it deals 11 damage, so it's a really good, like, you know, 0 cost card that you can deal a lot of damage with real quick at the start of a fight. I'd also like a bandage, because healing would be nice. Because the more I can heal in fights, the less I have to heal at campsites. So we've got a fear potion, a poison potion. We've seen the ancient potion before, and we've seen the poison before. Looks nicer though. Oh. So I'd also like to remove a card, being that one. Thank you very much. And yeah, just a fight, really. Take some damage. Managed to block quite well there, actually. So there we go. Managing to heal up. Okay, Caltrops. Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage to the attacker. So it's basically the bronze scale, but in card version. Which, to be honest, yeah, I'll have. Because that way, even defending, we can deal 6 damage then, instead of just 3. Wow, that's a lot of enemies that want to attack me. Right, 11 damage, kill that one instantly. Deal 3 to that. Finish it with that. Okay, well that... I'll only take 1 damage, so... managed to do that quite well, I think. Block and I won't take any damage. Die. I'm going to go with a sucker punch. Okay, so we got the slime boss this time. This guy, just like the smaller slimes that you can fight, will split when he gets to sort of half HP. So, can be a bad thing. But just before you get him down to, say, half HP, you want to hit him with as much damage as possible. Because when he splits, the more, or the smaller his HP is, the sort of less HP both splits will have. Yeah, just defend against that. You know what? In fact, drink that. Okay, so this turn he's going to split. Now, when he splits, he also loses any poison and stuff like that it has. So, it's kind of an annoyance, but not much you can do about it. Now, these ones will also split. So, you can end up with a total of 4 enemies on the field at once, which can get complicated. Damn, I didn't deal enough damage, so he's going to hit me now. Awesome, we killed one of them with the sort of thorns. Okay, you're going to die to poison damage. 2 left to deal with. As they're both going to lick me, I don't have to worry about defending. Okay, I'll only take 4 damage. I think I've got this boss, to be honest. Yeah, definitely, because poison's going to kill it even if I don't. But there we go. So, we've got 1000 cuts. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Can be useful, not the most effective thing in the world though. Gain an energy, draw 2 cards. Not bad. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy, where X is however many I pay for it. I'm going to go with Adrenaline. Now, whenever you beat a boss, you get the choice of 3 relics. Dependent on the boss, I think the relics change. Or, you know, there's set relics that are boss ones. And some of them can be quite handy. Others can be like, yeah, no, don't want it. So we've got the Velvet Choker. Gain energy at the start of each turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards a turn. Now for this character that's rubbish because a lot of our cards are 0 cost, so I don't want to limit the number of cards I can play. Snecko Eye. Draw 2 additional cards each turn. Start each combat confused. Whenever you draw a card, randomise its cost. If you want to have a fun time, get this thing. But yeah, when it says randomise the cost, it really does mean it. Some of your cards that cost 4 will suddenly cost 0. But alternatively, some of your cards that cost 1 or 0 might cost 4. Yeah, again, not the greatest thing. Calling Bell obtained 3 curses and 3 relics. To be honest, out of all of these, I'm going with that one. So we get 3 random curses. We also get 3 random artifacts. So we've got the Blood Veil. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Thank you. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Thank you. And a Shovel. You can now dig for loot at rest sites. That one is amazing. Not because it's a good artifact on its own, but because you can dig up so many good artifacts at rest sites. So thank you very much. And that leads us on to the second map. But that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.